What's up and welcome back to your monthly news. In today's episode, we're going over the Oculus Quest Pro and its release date. We're also going to be going over the new recording features they left in the last update from Oculus. Also, if anybody has any charging issues, I got a fix for that. And then we're going to be going over some new games, and one in particular that's going to diddle your skittle. The Oculus Quest Pro was leaked to be announced on October 11th. Also, the leak shows a $1,500 price tag for this beast. Woo! I really hope not, because that is really high, but it is packed with lots of features, so I can kind of understand. Kind of. Here is Zuckerberg stating October as the date.
Coming out in October. We're going to be talking about it at our Connect conference that's coming up.
The rumors for the Quest Pro specs are 12 gigs of RAM, 256 gigabytes of storage, Snapdragon XR2 5G, there's an 1800 by 1920 rendered resolution with an improved field of view, Wi-Fi 6E, and a 5000 mAh battery. Now, one thing I do like about the Quest Pro will be the controllers. The controllers, they got rid of that tracking ring. They will now sport Snapdragon chips in each controller, up to 3 IR cameras, a pressure sensor, and HD haptics, which kind of explains the $1,500 price tag. Kinda. I mean, that's a lot of tech packed into this. Now, anybody who's active in the VR headset already knows that there's been an update. Everybody had to switch from Facebook to Meta and all that stuff. Anyways, there has been recording enhancements in here. So if you want good quality headset recordings, go to your experimental settings, scroll down to advanced camera settings, tick that on. Now go back to settings, system, camera, and select your format. I used the landscape 1080p, the highest frames per second, and the bitrate offered. As you can see, it is much better. And no update goes without a few bugs. Right now, if anybody is like me and they can't charge past 50% now because of the last update, I do have a fix for that. And if you're not like me, you're lucky. So first off, grab your headset, power it off, hold the power button for about 15 seconds, it's gonna power off completely. Now power it back on, holding the volume up button. These two together. You're gonna come across this screen. So yes, this is the workaround. Plug it in and power it in while it's on this screen. You can get to 100% on this screen. Now they do know about this luckily, and there should be a patch for it coming out soon, but if you're struggling right now to make it past a good 20 minutes of gameplay, then this will actually fix that for you. You can charge up to 100% finally. So let's move on to the games. You want to play NFL? You want to be that quarterback? This game's for you.
I'm Lamar Jackson.
In NFL Pro era, you are a quarterback throwing the ball and calling the plays. Coming September 15th. Being an NFL player first person honestly seems intense. I mean, you are down in the action where the cameraman can't even get to. Honestly, everybody should have GoPros or something strapped to their freaking helmets. I want to see the tackles firsthand. Well, in this game, I will. That's again, September 15th. And now the mod everybody's been anxiously waiting for, at least I know quite a few of them have. This is Half-Life 2 VR. I mean, this isn't the Half-Life Alyx beauty and graphics or anything, but this is the classic Half-Life 2. Anyone who does PC VR can try it out September 16th. This crazy 4-person apocalyptic game finally releases September 22nd. I'm talking, of course, about Requisition VR. You explore abandoned houses, finding guns, knives, and other objects to craft with a crafting system like no other. Honestly, the object interaction seems endless. So grab 3 friends, relatives, acquaintances, co-workers, frenemies, whatever have you, and start destroying zombies on the 22nd. Next game is a puzzler which uses hand tracking from beginning to end. A really long, deep, story-driven game. Iola. Iola is the second of its series. Now they're saying that it's focused on some key improvements over the first game. It's aiming to make this a longer, deeper experience for more variety of puzzles. Iola takes place in another planet, hitting similar themes of the climate impact and exploration with musical gameplay in VR. Iola has been designed with a hands-first game. While you can play with controllers, every interaction has been created with Quest's hand tracking in mind, so you can play the game start to finish with hand tracking. being one of the first to utilize this technology. The next game is Ultimax. Now I got to see a little bit of this gameplay and honestly, it looks pretty good. However, Knock and Ultimax seem like they're going to be going hand in hand. If you want to use a bow and arrow to slap a ball into a net, or you want to use big mechanical robots to shoot rockets out and slap the ball into the net, you're going to have to make a choice, or just buy them both. Ultimax will be releasing September 15th. Now what I can say about the locomotive system is you're not going to be just running freely. This is more like a track base. If you put up, you move forward a little, or you zip back later. So you can kind of look at that locomotive system as being almost a teleportation. It's pretty much just putting yourself in different positions. So there's predetermined positions that you're going to be teleporting to, I guess. So there's predetermined positions that you're going to be teleporting to in order to play that area. Again, Ultimax comes out September 15th. So for my survival lovers, here is Into the Radius. This game has actually been out on PC VR for a little while. It is finally making its debut on September 8th on the Oculus Quest 2 platform. And honestly, with how beautiful this game is on PC VR, for them to pack all of those graphics and make the best out of it onto Oculus Quest 2, it looks fantastic. They did one hell of a job. Now in Into the Radius, you can't win every fight. Stealth is key to your success, which is why I suck at the game. It just means you'll have to pick your battles carefully. There's also a strong focus on resource scavenging and weapon maintenance. So again, September 8th, you can play Into the Radius on your Oculus Quest 2 standalone headset. Unless you just want to go ahead and link it up now and download it on Steam VR, it is truly up to you. The next one up, we're going to be waiting for until holiday. This is Among Us. Again, Among Us, if you don't know about Among Us, I don't know where you've been living, but if you consider yourself a gamer and you don't know about Among Us, I don't know what to say. This VR version of the game is going to adopt a new immersion. Honestly, the first-person point of view pretty much turns this into a horror game, a party horror game, I guess. It's going to support 4 to 10 players, and honestly, all of the same core mechanics from the original, including crewmate tasks, sabotages, and emergency meetings. I know I'm going to be playing the hell out of this game. I cannot wait for that. And this next one is for all of my shooter lovers. This one is what I was talking about. It's going to diddle your skittle. This one is the game you're going to be loving. From the developers of Hyperdash, so you know it's going to be silky smooth, this game is called Breachers. This is Rainbow Six Siege in VR. I mean, as close as we can get to it without, trademark or copyright issues. This game looks fantastic, and I know a lot of you are looking at it going, wow, the PC VR version is amazing. No, this is the Quest 2 graphics. So this game will have alpha testing by the end of the year, so do join their Discord. The link is in the description. That way I can see you in the alpha as well. I am going to be jumping into this game as quickly as possible. The moment they open it up for alpha, I'm there. I'm going to be bugging them. I'm going to be, hey, let me in. Hey, let me in. I want to play this. Let me in. I want to play it. There's one more to announce. October, either the 1st or the 4th. I don't know the actual release date of this, but there's going to be a huge update for Season 4 in Gun Raiders. And of course, as soon as this releases, I will have an update video all tailored about every little detail of it. Right now, there's not much I'm allowed to say other than it's Season 4. There's going to be a new hub. There's going to be a new region. Of course, there are going to be a few levels. I don't know how many levels are going to be able to squeeze in there. There's a potential of a new weapon. Right now, what they have been working on is the netcode. They're upgrading servers so we can get rid of the lagginess in there. Again, if you don't know what Gun Raiders is, this is one of the top 5 apps for Oculus Quest 2. And that's a wrap to the monthly news. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and as always, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out till then.